Okay, here's the problem. Pedal stuck on this 25-year-old carbon frame bike, and how do we get it off? I looked at lots of the YouTube videos and couldn't find one that really worked well for me. I like the concept of the 2x4, but I didn't want a lever on this 25-year-old carbon fiber frame. So here's what I came up with using some real simple tools. Some lubricant, some 2x4s, some clamps, 15mm open-ended wrench, and a rubber mallet. So again, I started with the oil and also put some WD-40 on it, and I let that sit for a while, actually for a long while I went to the store to buy the 15mm wrench. 2x4 is relatively long. These are about 3 to 4 feet, so you've got some leverage. As you'll see, I used these fancy clamps on the left, but I think a C-clamp would work just as well. And then a good 15mm open-ended wrench, and then the rubber-handed mallet helps to break it loose. So I'm recreating the setup that I used this afternoon, and I think indeed the C-clamp would work. I've used it up above, and I've used one of my fancier clamps here. And what you can see is that the crank arm is down between the 2x4s, which are standing on edge. And that's quite stable. The concept here is, again, the concept is I'm going to be using my foot for leverage on a fairly long lever arm. And then, again, this is already broken free, but when I did it, you've got two hands, one to stabilize the wrench and one to tap it with the mallet. And this is the right crank, so to loosen it, we're going to be going counterclockwise. And as you push that way, again, the force pushes the 2x4 against your foot, which stabilizes it. You've got both hands free. The bike is stable. And this worked real well for me. And I hope it'll help you as well.